What is up, my Crank crew? It's Ethan from CrankGameplays, and today we're in a game called The Shadows That Run Alongside Our Car. This is a visual novel that I found on Itch.io, and just a warning, this is a game that touches on some subjects, I guess, from the comments that I read. It touches on, like, some stuff about depression and suicide and stuff, so if that kind of stuff bothers you, you might want to skip this video. But, let's get started. Okie dokie. Whose eyes will you see the road through? Click one. Let's see, the lady or the man? We're gonna go with the dude. We are gonna go with this guy. Gun it. I pull the pedal to the floor. I put the pedal to the floor. I can already not read. I have such a problem with, like, reading stuff, so this is probably gonna be an adventure. Sometimes I just, like, mix up words and things, so forgive me if I make some mistakes. But anyway, the wheels screech as we pull out onto the lane. The car swerves, but it doesn't really matter. There's no one else around. There's no one else out here as far as the eye can see. The abandoned station shrinks behind us until it's gone. And then it's just us in the long road. Triple dot, just silence, awkward silence. The world outside the window passes by us in abstract, like the whole world's given up on having any meaning. We drive in silence. Oh. After a while, I hear the faint buzzing of the power window being rolled down. You sure that's a good idea? It's not like, wait, that's her. It's not like zombies are just gonna hurl themselves at the moving car. Oh, okay, wonderful, there's zombies now. Fair enough. Well, that was a thrilling conversation. So, guess this is kind of strange to be asking after 3 whole days, but what's your name anyway? Right, we never did introduce ourselves. What's her name? Shelby. Oh, we can make our own name. I'm gonna just stick with Shelby. Shelby. Well, nice to officially meet you, Shelby. My name's Dustin. We'll go with that. Dustin. Okay. There's a whole lot of awkward silence, so these guys must have just, like, gotten into a vehicle together, and just started driving because it's the apocalypse and they needed a safe partner. What? The car shudders briefly as we rumble over a series of potholes, but then the road smooths again. The humming of the engine reminds me of a storm, brewing far off on the horizon. Beyond these occasional noises, we sit in silence. So, what were you doing before everything happened? Oh. Wow, that's the first time she's actually started a conversation. Guess I'm not so intimidating after all. What was I doing? God, what was I? A whole lot of nothing. I bet that sounds super impressive, huh? Just a scruffy drifter. Not sure she wants to hear that. Let's dodge the question or bend the truth. Bend the truth? I don't want to be a liar, but I was moving, cross country. Then everything went south. What about you? This ride is yours, right? Yeah, well, it's really my dad's car, or was. Even when he was alive, though, I was about the only person who ever drove it. Guess he didn't. Sorry, never mind. It's okay. The booze would have killed him eventually anyway. That's sad. Whole lot of awkward silences. Pretty quiet in here, huh? Surprisingly, not much noise at the end of the world. Do you think there are any radio stations left? I'd be pretty shocked if so. Reckon it couldn't hurt to look, though. All right, let's see what's on the radio. She's fiddling with the dial. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna find anything. Static comes in and out in waves. Every so often, the distortion gives the illusion of an actual sound, but then goes right back to nothingness. Wonderful, the sound of nothing, just like my insides. Just then, though. Hang on a sec, go back down. I think I actually heard something. The noise phases in and out. Then, as something comes into auditory focus. Ah! Oh, wonderful. Is that Mariachi? I can't contain myself. The sound is unmistakable. Horns blare joyously over a static in the sick fanfare, while a man's voice wails sorrowfully over it. Oh, wonderful! I'm laughing so hard I nearly pissed myself. Shelby's nearly in tears too. That's not what I was expecting. Oh, that's not what I was expecting. Well, who the hell's out there running this? Of all the music that would be left, man. I sink back into the driver's seat, letting my mind drift into the music. It's all about the little things, guys. especially at the end of the world. The dissonance is almost comforting. As the fractured chords wash over me, I try to pretend that I'm lounging in a truck bed somewhere. Out in the sun, mid-afternoon, shirt damp and dirty from a hard day's work. For a moment, I almost believe it. The music falls short for a few seconds before starting up again. Wait, isn't this the same song again? It's probably on an endless loop, because why wouldn't it be? Sure seems that way. Guess it's just ghosts on the waves after all. And the undead aren't exactly interested in DJing. What do you think it's all be even listened to? Is death metal too obvious of an answer? Rob Zombie? Or maybe they're all just into baby metal these days. I don't know. I think Grateful Dead seems more apt. Ha! Well, look at all these undead puns. Wonderful. You know, I've always wondered this, but what are they actually grateful for exactly? Maybe they found themselves some peace. Oh, maybe they found themselves some peace. Peace, huh? I wish they'd let the rest of us have some. Ain't so bad right now anyway. Well, except for that. I shake my hand at the radio controls. So what are you into anyway? Music-wise? I really like Alanis Morissette, top 40 hits, that sort of thing. You? Don't tell me it's baby metal. Will you judge me if I say I actually haven't heard of them? I haven't either. No, that might be for the best. What do you listen to then? Most people look at me and expect me to be into Stones or Marley or something, but well, you'll probably actually judge me more for this. Try me. ABBA. Just as I thought, she starts laughing at my expense. It's a nice sound though. I'm not gonna be poetic and say that it sounds like music or anything like that. Still, it's good to hear. It's good to hear laughter in a time where everyone's dead and it's the end of the world. Told you. No, it's fine. Their music's catchy. I mean, my parents listen to ABBA, but it's fine. Your parents? Yeesh. How old are you anyway? You seem a bit young for Alanis. How old do you think I am? I don't know, in your 20s or something? I'm pretty sure there's no right answer for that question. Except for that one. I'm 22. Shit. God, that's so young. She's practically a kid. How old are you? You don't look much older. What was I doing when I was 22? Still wasting my life, I reckon. Wonder if she's even been to school. That young and the whole damn world's crashing down around her. I try not to make a face, but I can see my knuckles going white as my fingertips, whoopsies, I hit a thing. As my finger grips harder into the wheel. The music's kinda similar to ABBA, isn't it? All peppy and stuff. You should be happy to have it. That's sure an optimistic take on it. All right, enough of you. Finally, that was getting to my nerves. I reach down and turn the volume knob to sharp left, and the radio blissfully goes silent. We can make our own songs. We can sing ourselves. Did you get the banjo out of the back seat? We can make our own band. Farewell, Wailing Man. Now it's just us again. Do you ever expect things to end up this way? It's getting dark, huh? The sun sets so late in the summer. Ignoring me, huh? Sore topic, huh? Let's go, sore topic. I guess she doesn't want to talk about it. I can't say I blame her. I'm a bit surprised we still have any light at all at this hour. Especially without the streetlights and all. It's like the sky's been saving it up. How poetic. Looks a bit like a dying fire. Kind of fitting for the end of the world. Yeah. And then it all goes down. I hope no zombies come in here and kill us both. So you never really told me what it is you do. I mean, doesn't have to be a job or anything, but, well, what do you like to do? Or what did you do before everything? Actually, I worked a lot. I didn't really have time for much other than that. I'd wake up, shower, go to work, have a lunch break, back to work, get off work, eat dinner, watch TV for a few minutes before passing out. Then the whole thing would start over again in the morning. That was about it. I guess that'd be most people's story. It's tough out there. Was tough. Probably tougher now. We're all kind of pointless in the end, isn't it? Yeah, just like the getting up, doing the same old thing every day, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I don't think it depends on what you're doing, I think, if it's pointless or not. I don't really think it's pointless. I don't know. You just gotta mix it up every once in a while. Make sure you're doing something that has purpose, I guess. You work off your damn tail and everything goes to pot anyway. Oh, wait, I don't want, and you just wonder why you didn't spend your time better, you know? Yeah. But I guess that doesn't matter now either way. So what about you? I'm sure you didn't spend all your time listening to ABBA. I used to travel a lot, looking for work and stuff. I suppose you call me a bit of a nomad. Well, that sure is lofty. That sounds really cliche. Not really, it sort of suits you. This dude is real mysterious. I don't really know, like, what his past was like. To tell the truth, I haven't really had much of a purpose in a while. I've just been getting by. When you can't find something to do, you sort of lose yourself. Gets to a pretty dark place. Got to the point I used to wish I could take a vacation from life. Guess I got my wish, didn't I? Wishes never do come true the way you expect them to, huh? Yeah, monkey's paw. I don't think she knows I've noticed, but she's been pressing at her gut a lot. Wonder if she's still all right. Since I first ran into her, she's been in a rough way. And I'm not sure it's gotten much better. We probably should have looked for some more bags of that ginger stuff. Ask if she's nauseous, comment about her hand. Let's ask, okay. You okay there? I point towards her stomach at the back with the back of my hand. Oh yeah, it's gotten a little bit better, but just exhausted, which doesn't help things. You know how it is. I do, but Christ, I'm really not equipped for this. I know first aid, I can stitch up a cut, but gastric distress is a bit beyond me. You think we should stop and rest? Nah, like it or not, we'll be stopping soon anyway. Braking would just waste gas. Right, the fuel. If everything wasn't so weird these days, I'd call it suspicious that there was only a single tank's worth left. Not much we can do about that though. Onward it is then. And then more awkward silence. Ooh, the music's changing. Do you ever wonder, like, why us? Why did we make it this far? Is it really such a good thing that we're still alive? Huh, didn't I used to. Honestly, I try not to think so hard about stuff like that. If I stop to wonder what my own life was worth, it's a dangerous train of thought, I'll tell you that. We're here, that's what matters. Despite it all, we're here and we're safe. And how and why of it is just garnish on the salad. You know, I didn't believe it at first. I mean, that we were really facing the apocalypse or whatever. So the first couple months I just kept working. Kept on like, everything was fine. You didn't notice the zombies walking around? Isn't that what this is? The zombie apocalypse? You didn't notice them just walking around eating other people? Okay, it's fine. Yeah, just ignore that man eating that other dude's face off. It's totally normal. And then, listen, you don't gotta answer me if you don't want to, but your old man, what happened? My dad? Huh, so he needed more beer, right? Of course he did. He was a deadbeat alcoholic. But they wouldn't even let him in our nearby liquor store anymore, so he wandered off to another one. Just so happened that that part of town was infested. Took a while before I even noticed, since he wasn't really any different from usual. That's pretty pathetic, huh? But so was my dad. And in the end, I won't be doing much better. So her dad got bit. Ah. Great, now I feel like I want to puke. Hey, please don't say anything. Please don't say things like that, Shelby. One of us has to keep this up. Rest hand on hers. Let's do that. I slide my right hand off the wheel. Aww. Her hand is resting by her leg near the center console, so I reach over. How nice! Her hand jerks when I touch it, but she doesn't pull away. Wow. Her skin feels really cold. Is that normal? Maybe because the window's open? Maybe it's because she's sick. Did she get bitten? Did she get bitten by her dad? Really wish I knew a bit more medical shit right about now. Actually, if she had a fever, shouldn't she be hotter? Yes. It's like a chill like that can't be normal. It's not even that cold in here, but we're still here, just remember that. Until that changes, there's still time. Things might never get any better, but it'd be stupid to assume that they would. It would be oh my god, I can't read. But we're still breathing, there's hope. Huh, that's pretty cheesy, isn't it? Anyway, sorry about that. About your dad, I mean. Even if you didn't get on with him, it must be hard, losing someone that was close to you. Yeah, I guess. It all happened so fast, I'm still trying to come to terms with it. I wouldn't worry too much. There's nothing wrong. There's no wrong way to feel. Guess I'm almost privileged. No one I care about has been around in a long while. I wonder if there's anyone else still out there. I wonder if they're stuck out there like this. I wonder if we'll ever know. Oh. Is that, oh, okay, I thought that was the end. I was like, that's a weird way to end it. Just as she starts talking, the engine gives an unsettling sort of rumble and my heart jumps. The gas tank's getting low. Sputters a few times and the whole chassis lurches. With a pitiful clattering, the engine stalls out and the car can't do anything but coast. Crap. I noticed the fuel light click on a few minutes ago, but I guess I still wanted to think we had more time. The car rolls down the pavement until it can't anymore, and we amble to a stop. I really thought the gas would last a little longer than that. Bound to happen sooner or later, wasn't it? God, if I wasn't hoping for later. We bought this car used after all. It costs efficient, but not so much fuel efficient. Wonder how far the next gas station is. Be nice if there were some signs around here or something. Can't believe we've gone this long without seeing any. Where are they exactly? I haven't seen anything for miles. Even without people, without lights, I can't see how this could be. Like civilization just packed up and left the moment everything started to crumble, leaving not a trace behind. Even if there were, it's not like we could have seen them. It's gotten so dark without the streetlights. Hey, how fast do you think you can run? I don't want to run anymore. Ooh, was he running from the law before? About average, I guess? Do you reckon we should? Her hand touches down to her stomach again. She felt so damn cold. I don't know if there's a point. Not much point to anything, not anymore. Maybe not. It's too damn dark anyhow. In all the likelihood, one of us probably trip and fall. It'd be pretty sad to make it this far just to die from a bust-up face. Ha. Please just smile. Yeah, it would. Anyway, there's nothing we can do until the sun rises. I stare out the window. The sky's clouded, but I squint and I can see faint lights in the velvet. The breeze through the open window is quiet and clean. Guess we're crashing here tonight then, huh? In more ways than one. Could be worse anyway. At least the air smells nice. Yeah. I sink back into my seat. I search around for the lever on the side so I can adjust the angle, but even when I yank on the damn thing, it won't budge. Used car, right? And try and get comfy the best I can. I only hope that she can too, sorry. It's gonna be a long night. Well, good night then. It's so dark now, but it's not much different when I shut my eyes. I breathe in and out and wait for sleep. I hope we can see the morning. Is that the end? God damn it! Well, was she bitten? I don't know. I want to know more. So there are more endings to this. Obviously, we can go from her point of view, and there are 6 endings in total. I don't know if I want to do all 6 endings. I might not, but I definitely do want to do her point of view. So let me know if you want to see that, because I definitely want to see what her side is, and like maybe she's keeping things from us. Maybe she kept inside that she was bitten or something. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to slap that like button right in the face. And I will see you guys in the next video. Love you all. Stay cranky. Bye. You're off-bedded women. You're gonna need a better excuse for ditching all your mates than that. Gary doesn't believe me. He sounds pretty pissed off. How do we prove it to Gary? Gary's not gonna take my word for it. Take a sneaky picture that would shut him up. Your phone's gonna have the volume on, isn't it? And then it's gonna go chick-chack, and then she's gonna wake up.